The interaction between a candidate's family and Donald Trump provides a refreshing lens on the seriousness of political life, blending personal and political moments seamlessly. Amidst high-stakes situations, humor and innocence emerge as crucial stress relievers. Transitioning to life without Secret Service detail represents a major adjustment, as individuals suddenly shift from privacy to relentless public scrutiny. For those unaccustomed to such attention, this transformation can feel particularly overwhelming. The visible signs of aging among presidents, particularly Donald Trump, underscore the immense stress tied to political roles. This dynamic offers a compelling layer to the ongoing discourse surrounding public service. Heightened security measures often give rise to unexpected scenarios, such as children emulating their surroundings by playing games like Boss Man at school. This behavior illustrates their adaptation to these unusual circumstances. When discussing potential political ambitions, the abstract nature of such aspirations becomes apparent, especially for younger politicians. It emphasizes the intricate balance between personal and professional lives. The recounting of a near-assassination incident highlights the unpredictable nature of public life and the intense scrutiny that accompanies it. This raises pressing questions regarding the effectiveness of existing security protocols. Many individuals within the LGBTQ+ community express feelings of alienation from the current movement, perceiving it as homophobic rather than inclusive. This irony prompts important reflections on the movement's direction. The video explores the concerning trend of pharmaceutical companies profiting from gender transition therapies, stressing the need to critically examine the ethics behind these practices. Additionally, it raises alarms about the long-term health impacts on minors. Societal norms are evolving, suggesting a tendency among some parents to encourage gender identity exploration in children as a way to signal social awareness or virtue. This dynamic is increasingly prevalent in certain social circles. The competition between biological males and females in sports raises significant safety concerns, particularly regarding the potential for injury among young female athletes. This perspective highlights the necessity for equitable competition. The participation of biological males in women's sports may adversely affect scholarship opportunities for female athletes, raising concerns about the integrity of female competitors' achievements. Cultural perspectives on gender identity are shifting, prompting debates about male and female definitions in sports. These evolving attitudes pose challenges for maintaining competitive fairness in athletic events. The video critiques the promotion of processed plant-based meats, labeling them as unhealthy while advocating for traditional vegetarian cuisine as a healthier alternative. This highlights the importance of understanding food sources. Concerns are raised regarding the financial incentives driving environmental policies, particularly the influence of external funding on energy decisions in Europe. This prompts critical inquiries into the motives behind green energy initiatives. Moreover, the conversation stresses the importance of skepticism towards those promoting health and environmental products while benefiting financially. Such skepticism plays a vital role in understanding the intersection between philanthropy and capitalism in healthcare. The concept of tribal sovereignty allows corporations to exploit legal loopholes, resulting in unethical partnerships that prioritize profit over community welfare. This raises significant moral questions about corporate accountability. Additionally, corporate interests influencing political landscapes can lead to pharmaceutical companies evading responsibility for harmful practices. This poses a significant challenge to public trust in healthcare. Residents express frustration regarding the lack of knowledge about long-term health effects from chemical exposure following train disasters. Many harbor fears of potential health issues that could emerge years later. Efforts to study these long-term impacts have encountered bureaucratic obstacles, hampering crucial funding for health studies that could illuminate risks for affected communities. The complexities involved in cleaning up toxic spills highlight concerns about environmental safety, particularly groundwater contamination and the efficiency of cleanup efforts in rural areas. Wind turbines, while touted for renewable energy, not only kill birds but also disrupt local ecosystems, resulting in substantial biodiversity loss. This raises critical questions about their actual environmental benefits. In contrast, solar energy emerges as a more viable alternative due to its efficiency and minimal visual impact. It can be effectively implemented in less populated regions, addressing environmental concerns. However, discussions surrounding renewable energy often overlook essential trade-offs, including land use and waste management during turbine lifespan, emphasizing the need for more transparent dialogues. The video highlights the role of social media and tech giants in suppressing the Hunter Biden laptop story, which significantly influenced the 2020 election. This suppression raises serious questions about the integrity of public information. Mark Zuckerberg's admission regarding FBI influence over social media underscores a concerning collaboration between government and tech companies. This highlights potential dangers of such alliances in shaping political narratives. The conversation also addresses the media's tendency to dismiss legitimate concerns about election integrity while focusing on debunking fringe conspiracy theories. This selective narrative risks distorting public understanding of crucial issues. The impact of misinformation significantly affects public perception and trust in authorities, particularly evident during the early COVID-19 pandemic when conflicting narratives emerged. Moreover, the psychological ramifications of 2020 lockdowns incited a rebellion against misinformation, fostering increased skepticism towards mainstream narratives. This shift may provide a more hopeful outlook for the future. Social media's role in discourse has significantly evolved, especially following Elon Musk's acquisition of Twitter, leading to a more diverse, uncensored platform compared to prior restrictions. Joe Biden's controversial remarks regarding Trump supporters lacked the same level of scrutiny as similar statements from comedians, showcasing potential media bias in political reporting. The dialogue further examines Kamala Harris's tendency to evade difficult questions during interviews, raising doubts about her preparedness for leadership. Critics express concerns regarding her capacity to handle pressure and negotiations. A striking contrast exists in investigative journalism's treatment of Democrats versus Republicans, particularly surrounding allegations of misconduct. This disparity contributes to a growing public distrust in media reporting. Moreover, Kamala Harris's deployment of government power against political opponents raises broader issues surrounding potential political abuses within the justice system. This emphasizes the need for fairness and accountability. Political figures express a palpable fear regarding potential investigations into their actions should Trump regain power, indicating a climate of anxiety tied to accountability. This fear significantly informs political rhetoric and strategies. The discussion surrounding abortion policies reveals a deep divide between values of autonomy and the sanctity of life, underscoring the complexities inherent in political beliefs. This divisiveness shapes political identities. Philosophical questions about when life begins complicate societal views on abortion, igniting ongoing debates among diverse groups. This complexity continues to fuel disagreements. According to the Guttmacher Institute, approximately 12,000 late-term abortions occur annually, with around 8,000 being elective. This statistic challenges the common perception that late-term abortions are rare. Pro-choice advocates often emphasize the importance of safe and legal abortions while opposing the celebration of such procedures. This reflects a desire for a more nuanced discussion surrounding the topic. The speaker posits that assimilation is essential for immigrants' successful integration, potentially leading to positive contributions to society. This aspect is crucial for fostering social harmony. Concerns are voiced about the substantial influx of immigrants overwhelming local resources, such as public schools and healthcare systems. This surge can place additional strain on existing services, resulting in longer wait times. The video also examines the political ramifications of immigration policies, suggesting that granting voting rights to millions of undocumented immigrants could drastically alter the electoral landscape. Moreover, the counting of illegal immigrants in congressional apportionment significantly affects representation for American citizens, raising crucial questions about fairness and equality in the electoral process. Donald Trump's proposal to count only legal citizens during the census sparked intense political backlash, suggesting that this idea stems from common sense rather than racism. The dialogue touches upon voter ID laws, framing them as necessary safeguards against fraud. Arguably, opposing these laws may imply a discriminatory perspective on the abilities of black citizens. The speaker advocates for a legal framework that permits cannabis use while ensuring public consumption is restricted. This approach aims to encourage responsible usage. Concerns arise regarding the effects of psychedelics on minors, necessitating a structured system for managing access. The emphasis remains on safeguarding vulnerable populations. The video discusses veterans' mental health treatment using psychedelics, underscoring the need for both research and legal pathways to facilitate access to these beneficial therapies, supported by anecdotal evidence. The belief that America should reshape the world in its image has led to repeated failures in foreign policy, particularly evident in Iraq, which had far-reaching, devastating consequences. This ideology reflects a profound psychological motivation among leaders. The notion of the end of history, following the Cold War, fostered a false sense of security regarding the universal triumph of Western democracy. Leaders often overlooked the intricacies of global politics. Ultimately, the Iraq War is regarded as one of the largest unforced errors in U.S. history, resulting in significant loss of life and destabilization in the Middle East. This disaster continues to impact American foreign relations.